Hey, everybody, off and running on this Sunday afternoon as we cap the latest week of racing here at Gulfstream Park. Jason Blewett catching up with you from our clubhouse studios. 11 on the card, no stakes today, but a good-looking 2-year-old maiden race brings down the show. Sit tight for that. You won't have to wait as long, however, for the big man, Pete Aiello, as we send it on up.
Perfect weather conditions for an 11-race program on a Sunday in South Florida with a sunny sky, a fast main track, a firm turf course, and a carryover in the Rainbow Six of just shy of $1.2 million. We kick it off on turf at 5 furlongs with maiden claimers of the filly and mare variety. They're in for $20,000. Scratch the 3, 8, and the 9. Race time favorite was the 7, Gilda F.
Racing at Gulfstream. Out wide, Gilda F begins very well, but there goes the second choice, Italy Red, on to challenge, and Italy Red will take the lead from Gilda F with Long Lee away third. Trini Cutie Pie is next, racing ahead of Cultivation, and the trailer is Tiz Bud She Wants. They pass the half-mile point and take it to the far turn. The two favorites are first and second, with Italy Red on top by a length and a quarter. Gilda F is in perfect tracking position in second, working 6 ahead of Long Lee and Trini Cutie Pie, then Cultivation and Tiz Bud She Wants. 21-3 for the opening quarter speed as they go to the top of the stretch. Italy Red nursed on the front here by Lionel Reyes and in front by a length and a quarter. Zayas getting serious on Gilda F from second, and they're at the top of the stretch. It's Italy Red in front. On the outside, and Gilda F tries to make ground with 1/8 of a mile left. Italy Red fights to hold it. Gilda F trying to press past. Italy Red almost there, but Gilda F is on track. Italy Red, Gilda F one more time. Here's the line. It is Italy Red. Italy Red held on to win it from Gilda F in 56-2.
Number 7, Gilda F, comes up a neck short in the first race of the day as the speed of the speed was number 5, Italy Red. She went all the way, making her turf debut a winning one under Lionel Reyes for Antonio Sano at A&V Investments. Gilda F second, well clear of the others. To the second race now, the start of the early pick 4, 5.5 furlongs the journey. Claimers in for $6,250. A field of 6. Favorites were 1, Sonoma Storm, and 2, First Time Proud.
And they're off. Level beginning. Soon after the start, First Time Proud puts a head on top toward the rails. Sonoma Storm tries to go with her, and as expected, these two speed off. Now Sonoma Storm has to slam on the brakes. Third is Bird of Peace, fourth is Hardcore Cat, then it's Magical Mistopheles, and Truly Courageous at the back. They pass the half-mile point and swing to the far turn. With the advantage, First Time Proud on top by a length and a half. Bird of Peace taking up the slack pretty well while second. From between horses, Sonoma Storm is now third, a length and a half better than Magical Mistopheles. The two at the back, Hardcore Cat and Truly Courageous. 5/16 away, trying to catch a mid-race breather is First Time Proud. Here's Magical Mistopheles as an upset possibility. Traveling up on the outside of the second horse, Bird of Peace, as they swing in. 22-3 for a quarter speed. And here's Magical Mistopheles issuing the challenge to the leader. That leader's Bird of Peace. 1/8 of a mile to go. Bird of Peace on the inside. Magical Mistopheles pressing past on the outside. 16th to go. Bird of Peace tries to counterpunch here, but Magical Mistopheles is right alongside. These two, it's Magical Mistopheles.
Huge upset and a huge form reversal to kick off the early pick 4 at 30-1. Number 3, Magical Mistopheles wins a stretch-long battle with Bird of Peace for the money under Jesus Rios. From owner and breeder Audrey Hayesfield, Jose Garofalo, the winning conditioner. Daughter of Telling, a big upset. 4, Bird of Peace fired a big shot but just missed. Time for a commercial break. Still plenty of action to come. Don't go away.
The best chance for success begins with a solid foundation. At Hardacre Farm, early personal one-on-one care starts the journey to becoming a champion. Bred to leading stallions, our mares represent the highest standards. Hardacre Farm's signature in the breeding industry. Based in Ocala, Florida, breeder and owner Amy Tarrant has inspired excellence throughout her entire career. In your quest for success, start with Hardacre Farm, breeding the champions of tomorrow.
Back now for the third race of the afternoon, sprinting on the main track at 6 furlongs. Claimers in for a price tag of $6,250. Scratch the 6, Be a Hero. A field of 5. The favorite was the 5, Northern.
And they're off. Out wide, Northern hits the ground running and tries to get a clear advantage. One fine ride, going to try to stay close enough to be second. Toward the inside, that's Karen's Cove now third. Out 4 wide is Fish Fan and Color Me Pom Pom from between. So the speed is Northern and everybody else is on the chase. Widest of all, that's Fish Fan up into second. Color Me Pom Pom now third, Karen's Cove fourth, and One Fine Ride, who had position early, has lost that position and is now last of all. 22 and 3 for the opening quarter as they take it to the far turn. It's Northern trying to stretch his speed. He leads the way by 3 parts of length. Fish Fan has every opportunity to get by from second. Color Me Pom Pom is going to try to tip and roll from third. Back to fourth in Karen's Cove, and the trailer is One Fine Ride. There's a quarter of a mile left to go. Zayas and Northern continue to roll along up front. Looks like they've put Fish Fan away as he's losing ground to the leader. Outside in Color Me Pom Pom, widest of all in One Fine Ride. 45 and 3 for a half mile with an eighth of a mile to go. Northern's got plenty in reserve. Northern now by 4. Color Me Pom Pom is now second down the center in One Fine Ride, but Northern is a gate-to-wire winner at 6-5. Color Me Pom Pom second, One Fine Ride third, then Fish Fan.
Number 5, Northern, really unproven at a 6-furlong trip until today, as he proves he could carry his speed no problem, turning away all challenges under jockey Edgar Zayas, the trainer Elizabeth Dobles, and owners Ansel Stable, an imaginary stable. Color Me Pom Pom and One Fine Ride could not stay with Northern, your third race winner. Fourth race is next on turf at 7.5 furlongs. Claimers in for a $10,000 price tag. A scratch of 9, 10, 11, and 12 left us with a field of 8. The favorite was the 8, Tropicat.
And they're off. Good start from Between Horses for Completely Bonkers. Moving up on the outside, Modern Tale moves to challenge. In Between Horses, Giant's Voice. Tucked in along the rail is the Dow. Wide on the course is the favorite Tropicat. He's 4 deep on the course. Alien Invasion works Between Horses third last. Crown to the Gold is second last, and the trailer is Billy Big. Around the first turn they go, Completely Bonkers, and Relu Gutierrez with the advantage. Some pace pressure from Giant's Voice in the 2-path second. Long shot, the Dow is pocketed up third. From fourth, it's Modern Tale, then comes Alien Invasion, racing ahead of the favorite Tropicat. He's in the 2-path, and he's about 4 lengths behind, 3 clear of Billy Big, and Crown to the Gold is last. 23 and 2 for the opening quarter. Down the backstretch they go. On the outside, Giant's Voice is now on equal terms with Completely Bonkers as they try to back it down. Jimenez is caught very wide, and he's going on a brush here with Tropicat. That did Alien Invasion no favors as he took strong hold of the bit and had to slap on the brakes as they take it to the far turn. 46 and 2 for the opening half mile. Alien Invasion is now loose and charging at Tropicat, who is committed for home and a neck on top. Toward the inside, that's Giant's Voice trying to fight back. Completely Bonkers is fourth at a 1 pace. Billy Big winds it up from the back with a quarter of a mile left to go. Alien Invasion is now up to take over the lead. Tropicat cuts the corner and he fights right back. Tropicat's got a kick and he's in front again. Alien Invasion is on the outside second. Back to third in Giant's Voice. 3/4, 109 and 3 with a 16th to go. A big time battle up front. Toward the inside, Tropicat to the outside, Alien Invasion, and Alien Invasion gets up. Alien Invasion for the money over Tropicat second. These two well clear of Crown to the Gold with Billy Big fourth.
Number 8, Tropicat with a very game run, but he was outrun late by number 5, Alien Invasion, who in the end proves much the best after some far turn trouble. He gets the money under Miguel Vasquez for trainer Mike Maker and owner William Butler. 8, Tropicat game while second, completing a formful exacted. On now to the 5th race of the afternoon, maiden claimers of the $10,000 variety. They go 5.5 furlongs. Field of 6, the favorite was the 4, Fiamma Mama.
And they're off. Level beginning. Soon after the start, that's My Little Joe Hara who goes looking for the lead. Fiamma Mama Between Horses. Angelic Nugget up with the top flight. Ray's Red Rocket makes it 4 across the course here. Second last early, but in a good striking spot is Queen Marcella, and the trailer is Ms. Dawn. They take it to the far turn with inside position Angelic Nugget from Between Horses. That's the favorite Fiamma Mama. Out 3 wide and My Little Joe Hara's right alongside, and in fact, My Little Joe Hara and Miguel Arroyo now up for a narrow lead. Back to fourth is Ray's Red Rocket, then Queen Marcella. Ms. Dawn tries to rally from the back. Her barn buddy is front and center up front. My Little Joe Hara and Arroyo in front. In front by a length and a half, Angelic Nugget is second. Fiamma Mama fully extended under Jalan Samuel, but not done yet, as this leader is a bit wide off the corner. 22 and 4 for the opening quarter speed. They arrive at the head of the lane. My Little Joe Hara has the lead. Fiamma Mama to her outside to try to take up the slack second. Down inside, Angelic Nugget is now third. A late one from Queen Marcella. In deep stretch, it's the leader, My Little Joe Johara by 2.5. She has enough. Welcome to South Florida, My Little Johara, who wins by almost 2 in the end. Second, Queen Marcella. Fiamma Mama upended at 4-5. She was third and 107-3.
Number 4, Fiamma Mama is getting a reputation you never want in horse racing, which is a horse that's not reliable, as she fails as the favorite again today. Running okay, but losing to the Evangeline Invader. Number 5, My Little Johara, who drops in class and makes her South Florida debut, a winning one. Owned by George Santos, trained by Ken Wesley. Miguel Arroyo on board. Time for a commercial break. The Rainbow Six comes your way next. Don't go away.
And they're off in the Princess Rudy with a quarter mile left to go. 4 off the top of the turn. Race for the Kathleen O'Connell barn in front by 5 with just an eighth of a mile to go. And she's turning in this into a runaway. A powerhouse performance. She punches her ticket to the Breeders' Cup and wins by 5.
And Gulfstream is pulling away. Gulfstream blows them away with an eye-opening performance. Awesome again has won. Gulfstream kicking clear. Judy the Beauty.
Back now for race number 6 on the program, the start of today's Rainbow Six. Around 2 turns on turf at 7.5 furlongs. Scratch to 7, 8, 9, and 10. A field of 6. The favorite was the 3. She's right again.
And they're off. Great start for Faith and Hope, who's headed out to the early lead. Motherwell will go with her. So will She's Right Again. And so will Regan's Odyssey. She'll try to save inside position in the charge for the first turn. They're 4 across the course here. Dropped over to the rail is Enlisting. Sharp move by Jimenez early, as she's now down at the inside and racing ahead of She Put a Spell on Me, who's last of the 6, as the early duel is down to 2, with Regan's Odyssey ahead in front. Right back at her, Faith and Hope from second. She's Right Again. We'll have to angle for racing room. She's kind of pocketed up and bracketed in here by Motherwell 3 wide and Enlisting toward the rail. A bit keen at the back as She Put a Spell on Me, as they try to slacken things up mid-race. 24-1 for the opening quarter speed. Faith and Hope has the lead. She's Right Again is second. Up on the outside, that's Motherwell third. 4 wide. She Put a Spell on Me going for a backstretch brush under high row, tugging 2, with Regan's Odyssey shuffled to second last, and Enlisting is last of all in the 2 path and only 2 lengths behind. There's inside half a mile from home, and the leader now is about to change as She's Right Again going to take on Faith and Hope for the top. Enlisting has had a picture-perfect trip all the way up into a joint third. Wide on the course, She Put a Spell on Me. Regan's Odyssey is last as they run to the top of the stretch. With the advantage, She's Right Again by neck. Faith and Hope tries to stay on second. 3 wide, She Put a Spell on Me third. Enlisting will have to kick it in from there. Now 2.5 lengths off the lead with a quarter of a mile left to get. She's Right Again comes off the turn with the lead. Faith and Hope is battling back. Enlisting is set down for the drive with an eighth of a mile more to get. Advantage, She's Right Again by a length and a half. Enlisting is lunging late, but she's out of time. She's Right Again, roughed up early, but maintains her lead. She's an even money winner. Second, Enlisting up third was She Put a Spell on Me. Then Faith and Hope in 129-4.
If number 3, She's Right Again, had lost today's 6th race, she would have certainly had an excuse for why she did. In the end, she didn't need an excuse, as she proved much the best horse, winning as the public pick under Sammy Camacho for Sarah Nagel and owners Big Lick Farm. On to the 7th race we go, the start of the late pick 5, race 7 at 6 furlongs over the main track. Maiden claimers in for a price tag of $10,000. A field of 7. The favorite was the 5, Starship Taxi.
And they're off. Starship Taxi, the first to break the line. Down at the inside, High Approval moves to challenge. Up on the outside, Titere, London Werewolf is at the rail. Tom's Choo Choo between horses is 5th, ahead of Over Salty, and Indy Rules is last. Speed duels on up front with the advantage. High Approval right back at him. Starship Taxi. They're 2 lengths better than the team of London Werewolf and Tom's Choo Choo 3rd and 4th. Titere already starts to lose a bit of ground. He's back to 5th. Second last Over Salty. Indy Rules is last of all. The opening quarter was 22-4. Around the far turn they go. Starship Taxi hasn't shaken free of High Approval at this stage. He's 2.5 lengths clear of a 3rd running London Werewolf. Arroyo trying to keep the 4th horse Tom's Choo Choo into the contest. He's 4 lengths off the lead. These top 4 are well ahead of the others with a quarter of a mile left to get. Advantage to Starship Taxi. Now he does away with high approval. London Werewolf throws his hat into the ring under Victor LeBron. He's up to second and charging. Less than a quarter of a mile to go, and Starship Taxi the target. Starship Taxi leads by 2.5. London Werewolf gaining a bit of ground while second. Starship Taxi almost home. London Werewolf trying to peg him on the money. Starship Taxi pleads. London Werewolf surges. Here's the line. Photo finish. Heads bobbing up and down, too close to call. London Werewolf outside, Starship Taxi inside in 1:11.3.
Number 5, Starship Taxi wins a very tight photo, getting the job done today under jockey Miguel Vasquez. Miguel for a riding double here this afternoon for trainer Steve Dwoskin in the Starship stable. 1, London Werewolf got the right bob, but still missed, and a good effort. To the 8th race we go, the start of the late pick 4 on turf at 7.5 furlongs. Scratch the 6 and the 9, a field of 7. Off-time favorites were 1, Adamant, and then 4, Victorious Smile.
And they're off. Victorious Smile breaks alertly and tries to get a clear advantage, but Adamant will have none of that. She's adamant on getting to the top. Away third is Don't Spin Me. Out of their fourth is Trading Sense. Along the rail, it's Here's City Kitty. Then back to Lil Bubbly, and the early trailer is Swapino. Around the first turn they go. It's Panichi on the engine with Adamant, who leads by 2. Victorious Smile takes a trail position, racing in second. From here, City Kitty on the inside third. Out wide on the course is Don't Spin Me. Taken back to race in fifth is Trading Sense. Second last, Swapino. And Lil Bubbly is seventh and last. She's about 8 lengths off the lead of 2-1 Adamant. Adamant through the opening quarter of 23 and 3 leads Victorious Smile by 2.5. Racing in third is Here City Kitty on the outside and Don't Spin Me fourth. Back to fifth is an unhurried Trading Sense, then Swapino on the outside, and 2 to Lil Bubbly. Half a mile from the judges, no change in the plot. The leader is Adamant by 1.5 lengths. Victorious Smile creeping a touch closer second. Now back to third is Here City Kitty. Don't Spin Me is on her outside ahead of Swapino and Trading Sense, and Lil Bubbly is last. 47 and 4 for the opening half mile, and Adamant is now committed for home. She leads by 3. Victorious Smile is an all-in second toward the outside, and Don't Spin Me. The gray Swapino is underway. Trading Sense looks for room as they're at the top of the stretch. 3/4 complete, and Adamant turns first. Adamant and Panichi off the corner with a 5-length lead. From the outside, Swapino. From the inside, here City Kitty. Then it's Trading Sense and Don't Spin Me. All about Adamant up front. Adamant has never faced a rival after 3/4 and 11 flat. Adamant and Luca Panichi, long gone winners. Adamant wins by 5 in the end. Swapino second, here City Kitty third, then Don't Spin Me and Trading Sense.
Nice tactical decision early on in this race by jockey Luca Panichi aboard number 1, Adamant. He was clear on trying to get her to the front. She got to the front and just went all the way, opening up in the stretch run, getting the job done for owner and trainer Emmett Jolly. Again, Luca Panichi on board for the winning ride. 8, Swapino second, 2, here City Kitty ran third. We go to the 9th race now, the start of the late pick 3, 6 furlongs the journey. Claimers in for a starter allowance optional price tag of $35,000. Field of 8. Favorites included the 2, Raven, and the 6, Fast Venezuela.
And they're off. Poor beginning for Princess Yulili. She was 2 or 3 lengths slow to get going. Toward the rail, Marching In is sent to the top and makes a reasonably easy lead. From the outside, Fast Venezuela is there second. Toward the inside, Raven is now moving through, and she'll take second. From fourth is Hurricane Lorne, racing 4 ahead of Princess Yulili, who rushes up after the bad break. Then half length to Lady Joanna. The 2 at the back are Lucky Milady and Joplin. 22 and 2 for the opening quarter speed. Around the far turn they go. Marching In and Lionel Reyes the target. They lead 1.5 lengths. Raven is second, but she's losing a bit of ground to the leader. Here's Princess Yulili moving sharply. She's all the way up into third. Favorite Fast Venezuela is backpedaling, 3 clear of Hurricane Lorne as they run to the top of the stretch. There's a 1/4 mile left to go. Marching In has got them stretched out a bit. She leads by 2.5. Raven is all in second. Princess Yulili has run a huge race already. She's third and still in range. 45 and 4 for a half mile. Now there's 1/8 of a mile to get. Marching In looks tired, but she still has the lead. Raven gonna try one more time. Here's Raven on the outside of the leader, Marching In. Marching In fights to hold it. Raven pressing past. Here's Raven and Zayas getting up to win going away. Marching In second. Princess Yulili was third, then Hurricane Lorne and Joplin.
Whether you're at home or at the track, have a stake in the race when you bet with ExpressBet. Sign up for an ExpressBet online betting account and receive up to a $500 sign-up bonus.
We're back now for race number 10 on the program, the start of the late daily double on turf at about 7.5 furlongs. Claimers in for $10,000, scratch the 13 Snowzilla, 12 to the post. The favorites were 9 Rapid Transit and 11 Dubayan.
Karuka's ready and they're at the post. And they're off. Far outside, Karuka sent hard by Zayas, going to try to clear that outside gate and run into the first turn on top, and she will do that. Karuka is about 4 or 5 deep to that first turn from the 12 post. Moving out the inside, Mancora to take the lead from Winning Game, who's alongside second. Mambo Dancer 3 wide third, Karuka 4 wide fourth. Gia Joe at the rail is fifth, followed by the favorite Rapid Transit. On her outside is Early Time, racing ahead of My Francesca. Then it's a length back to Quick Point, who's ahead of Rate of Return third last. Total Treasure is second last, and the early trailer is Dubayan. Into the backstretch they go. Mancora through a 23-3 opening quarter. Leads with plenty of pressure. 3 wide Mambo Dancer in between horses. That's Winning Game. 4 wide Karuka. Still fifth and at the rail is Gia Joe. The favorite is on hold. Rapid Transit ready to roll when Vasquez wants her to. She's 2.5 lengths behind. On her outside is Early Time, working 2.5 clear of My Francesca. Then Rate of Return. Wide on the course is Quick Point. Total Treasure tries to launch a bid, and at the rail Dubayan is closer as they get in tight quarters around the far turn. That was Mambo Dancer who retreated into the face of Gia Joe, and beat for Racing Room was Rapid Transit by a 4 wide running Early Time, who sweeps up to take the lead. Off the turn in the stretch drive, and Batista got first run with Early Time. Dubayan's weaving a great trip for Ray Lou, trying to split horses with Winning Game toward the rail. Then on the inside in Rapid Transit. Rapid Transit has now find room to take over the lead. Dubayan has made a great run. She's up into second, but too much horse up front as Rapid Transit is clear to the finish. Rapid Transit delivers and gives Vasquez a riding triple. She's much the best and a length better than second running Dubayan. Third was Quick Point, then My Francesca, and Early Time. 129-4.
Turn our attention next to the 11th race. It was the finale on the Sunday card. 2-year-old fillies of the maiden special weight variety. Scratch number 8, Body Body, a field of 7. Favorites for 5, Caraconti Flyer, and 7, Greater Plan.
And they're off. Good start from between horses for Astromelia, who's headed off for the lead, but Cajun Delight will run with her early. These two move 2.5 better than Greater Plan. At the rail, it's Uncut, a length and a half in front of Caraconti Flyer, third last. Micanopy Dancer, second last, and Honestas last of all, and left behind the early speed of Cajun Delight and Astromelia. Astromelia now second behind Cajun Delight, who speeds into the far turn, widening a touch on a length advantage. Astromelia is there second. Caraconti Flyer tacks on very well for Zayas, third, and starting to gain ground. Uncut is at the rail, a length and a half in front of Greater Plan. Then Micanopy Dancer, and Honesta tries to catch up from the back as the leader tries to get away. Cajun Delight leads by 2.5. Caraconti Flyer now within 2 of the lead. Back to third and Astromelia down the outside in Greater Plan after a 46.5 mile. This leader's strong, folks. This horse has something in the tank. The daughter of Cantharos, Cajun Delight, let go by Jimenez, and looking her finish up. Cajun Delight very green, but widening the advantage. Cajun Delight is sharp in victory. Here's Greater Plan up into a clear second, but an eye-catching win from Cajun Delight, wrapped up in 6 or 7 in front. Greater Plan is second. Caraconti Flyer third, then Astromelia and Honesta.
And that'll do it. Another 4-day racing week in the books here as we are dark, in fact. Just note, going forward, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, back at it this coming Thursday at Gulfstream Park, September the 12th, with a first race post of about 1:20 Eastern. Good night, everybody.
Hit the hay. working all day, hit the hay. Hit the hay. What do you say? Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Hit the hay. Well, I'm tired. Let me tell you, Jack, I'm so tired. Oh, my aching back. Let's hit the hay.